It's in Mama Llama. How are y'all today? I'm hoping you're well. I'm going to share a little bit of my life just because I think that's important. Sometimes people spout off advice and you're like, why are they giving me advice? Why are they even talking to me? She doesn't know what she's talking about. It's true. I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know things that I live through on a daily basis that sometimes can bring me to my knees. Last night was one of those nights. It wasn't anything in particular. We had a very good day, and currently I am working from home. I always work from home, but I'm also helping to homeschool my oldest, who's in kindergarten, which, by the way, homeschooling kindergarten kind of sucks. Doing it the traditional way, which I don't really absolutely love, but that's neither here nor there. And then my youngest is just full of energy, but he's no longer getting his mama time alone that he normally has before Baba comes home from school. And that's been kind of grating on him too. And so last night it just hit ahead. I was sad because this time of year is very bittersweet for me. I welcomed a beautiful 10.5-pound baby boy that came to the world sideways in very quick labor. And then 5 weeks later, found out I had stage 3 breast cancer. So this time of year, looking at pictures is very, very bittersweet. It's so bittersweet. Like I wish I could help people. Sorry guys, I have a new stand and it's just not where I want it. I know I probably should have practiced this before I got on here, but I don't ever practice anything. I just wing it, which is why all my videos are so chaotic and probably why I'll never be YouTube famous, but that's okay. As long as I can get my message out to people who it can help, that's all I care about. So this time of year is very bittersweet because I see pictures on Time Hub of my beautiful baby, but then I also see pictures of my beautiful baby and me being bald head or with really short hair. And the time of my diagnosis is coming up. And there's just a lot of emotions there, even 4 years later. And I'm probably expecting that that's going to happen for a long time. I don't think that those emotions are going away. I've dealt with them. I've had my therapy. My therapist released me. I deal with them very well. And now it's almost like I'm looking at somebody else's life when I look back. But last night was just, the baby was crying and he was crying hard for his bottle of milk. And he gets a bottle of chocolate almond milk. He used to get it at night and in the morning. But he turned 4. He's potty trained for the most part, so he no longer gets a bottle at night. Common sense for the rest of us, but for him it was breaking his heart, and it just broke mine because even though I grieved for the life that I thought I was going to have, those emotions still come up. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, grieving for a life I thought I was going to have, when you have things that happen in your life, big moments of big change, which changes the course of your life. So think back to big moments. Maybe it was a breakup. Maybe it was you didn't get the job you wanted. Maybe it was you got fired from the job you loved. Maybe it was a miscarriage. Maybe it was a death of a family member, child. Maybe it was an illness, finding out you've got, epilepsy or cancer diagnosis. There's always a turning point in life where you don't get what you thought you were going to get. You're not getting those 3 to 4 children that you wanted. Your husband said no at 2 and that's it. And sometimes you just have to stop and grieve for that loss. Like, I thought I would be feeding my babies until they weaned off naturally. I never thought that I would have to emergency wean 2 children. a toddler and a newborn. So last night when he was crying, it hit me. Like, it hit me hard. And I was like, Bobs, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. You want your bottle? I want my boobs so I can feed you. Like, there's nothing more than I wish I could do than feed my baby right now. But that's not what life has for us. Right now, you don't get chocolate milk at night, and I don't have boobies to even feed you with, even if I wanted to. Cancer took those. And that's okay, because my life is still good. My babies are still amazing. Did I get the life I thought I was going to have? No. I wanted more babies. I wanted to breastfeed both of my babies. No, I didn't get that life that I thought I was going to have. But my life is pretty freaking amazing. I found out some really good things about myself through the process. Some hard things. I learned a lot of good lessons, a lot of hard lessons. But the one thing that is true and will always be true is each day that you're alive is a gift. So if you need to take a moment to grieve for something, it's okay. If you need to take a moment to be mad, angry, sad, take that moment. But don't let that moment overtake your life. I could still be in tears, boo-hoo, I don't want to get out of bed this morning because I kept overthinking, I don't have my boobs, cancer took this, cancer took that. But cancer also gave me a way to look at life differently. It gave me a voice to help those who maybe they don't want to get those fake boobs when they have a diagnosis, but they're being pushed into it. Ladies, you don't have to. You can be flat and fabulous, and I promise you, it's amazing. Walmart makes these super soft tank tops, thin strapped and thick strapped, and they're amazing. And that's all I wear underneath. I don't wear a bra. I just wear that because it's like a big hug all day. I wouldn't have had that had I still had my boobs. I'd have flappy, sweaty boobs that flapped around that, by the way, nobody wants to see when you're on top because they're saggy now. I don't have any of that now. I have a flat chest. It's amazing. There are so many amazing things that happen. You just have to look for them. Sometimes you have to look hard, but you do have to give yourself grace, and you do have to take those moments when they come. And then the next 2 months, I'm going to be taking a lot of those moments. A lot. Because it's 4 years since I was diagnosed in May. It's 4 years now that we started realizing something was wrong majorly and that we needed to push through. It's 4 years almost since I lost my hair and started chemo. Started chemo, lost my hair. There's so many anniversaries coming up, but I choose not to be sad over them, though I still tear up. I think that's probably going to happen a lot, but I don't tear up anymore for being sad. It's more of it's truly a bittersweet. It's a holy shit, look how far I've come. I've come far. I have done amazing things. Yesterday, I had a coworker who, I love her for this, but she said, Jamie, I was just telling somebody the other day what a badass you were. You worked through treatment. You worked while you had a newborn and you were going through chemo. You are truly an inspiration. And I teared up because I don't think of that way. I'm glad I was an inspiration. That does make me super happy. But hearing somebody else say that to me was just wow, thank you. It truly means a lot, because it did. It really, truly meant a lot. And I love her for that. She always builds me up. And that's one of the reasons I love her. Put people in your life who build you up. You build them up. They build you up. Those are the people you want in your life. You don't want people who complain constantly. You don't want people who only take from you and never get back to you. You don't want that in your life. You want people who give to you as much as you give to them, who reach out and say, hey, how are you? who actually care, who want to say, hey, by the way, you're a badass when you do this. And by the way, your makeup looks fabulous today. Like, you're smoking hot, girl. Those are the people you want in your life, because those are the ones who truly love you. Those are the ones who are building you up to be a better person, because they know that's the only way to succeed in life, is to build up other people, to make other people better by lifting them up. So I know this was long, but I think it was important. Take the moments when you need to take them. Cry if you need to cry. Goodness gracious, the baby and I cried a lot last night. My eyes are still swollen from it. But you know what? I woke up this morning feeling refreshed and regenerated. And I just feel like I can handle the day to day emotionally better and everything. So don't shy away from those tears. Get in the damn shower, cry if you need to, and then look at the good in life. There's so much freaking good in life. You just have to look. That's it. Okay, that's all I have for y'all. Y'all have a fabulous day. Signing off.